The call came at 2:17 a.m. Not a voice I recognized, just breathing, slow, heavy. Then, silence. I almost hung up. Almost. Then a whisper. Check her messages. The line went dead. I sat in the dark, phone glowing against my face. My wife asleep beside me, her breathing steady, unbothered. My chest was tight, my fingers numb. The kind of stillness that isn't peace, just paralysis. I should have ignored it, but I didn't. Her phone was face down on the nightstand. A simple tilt, a quick slide of the screen, and there it was. Messages not meant for me. A name I knew. A pattern of time-stamped lies. Affection typed in hurried secrecy. My pulse slowed instead of quickened. Cold clarity spread through me like frost on glass. I put the phone back, closed my eyes, listened to her breathe, and the silence pressed down like a verdict already sealed. Morning light came sharp and cruel. She kissed me on the cheek before leaving for work. I let her. Her lips felt like theater. I sat at the kitchen table, replaying every detail. The late nights, the sudden showers, the phone flipped upside down. 100 signs I hadn't wanted to see. Denial is a drug, and I had been an addict. But the whisper on the phone had cut through it. Whoever they were, they wanted me awake. I drove through the city with the windows down, the air burning my lungs. Every red light was a countdown. Every passerby looked like they knew. I thought about her smile, how many times it had been borrowed, repurposed, rehearsed for someone else. The betrayal wasn't just physical, it was the intimacy of it, the quiet theft of my trust, my life. And yet, my face in the mirror was calm, cold, almost unfamiliar. I started small, quiet, phone records, strange numbers saved under harmless names. Deleted messages resurrected by recovery software. A private investigator. Paid in cash. No trace. The pieces formed a map. Hotel rooms. Afternoon absences. Lies woven into ordinary hours. I learned to watch without moving. To ask without sounding like I cared. She never noticed. Deception had made her blind, comfortable, careless. Every night I lay beside her, my mind dissecting every gesture, every I love you, every touch. I counted them like bullets in a chamber. A part of me wanted to explode, to scream, to drag the truth into the light and burn everything. But another part, the colder, truer part, knew better. Rage is sloppy. Patience is lethal. So I waited, and I gathered, and the silence grew heavier than any scream could ever be. The envelope arrived on a Tuesday, plain, unmarked. Inside, photographs, hotel receipts, a timeline precise enough to break me if I let it. But I didn't break. I crystallized. That night, I poured 2 glasses of wine, handed her one, sat across from her at the table where we'd eaten countless dinners in silence. Without a word, I slid the envelope across the wood. She opened it. Her face changed in slow motion. Shock, panic, then something like pleading. I can explain. I raised a hand, just one. Calm, final. Her words died. The room was suffocatingly quiet. Only her breathing, sharp and uneven, filled the space. I watched her unravel without moving. It was almost merciful. Almost. I didn't yell, didn't accuse. I only asked one question. How long? Her mouth moved, but nothing came out. Then, it meant nothing. I almost laughed. Nothing had built entire schedules? Nothing had shared hotel beds? Nothing had stolen years from me. I stood, collected the envelope, walked to the door. Her voice followed me, high, broken, pleading now. Please, don't leave. We can fix this. I turned once, looked at her, really looked, and I saw not a wife, not a partner, just a stranger in the ruins of my life. My silence was the blade, her collapse the wound. The night air outside was colder than I expected. I walked without direction, without urgency. My chest felt hollow, but not heavy. Empty spaces are easier to carry. I realized then that betrayal doesn't destroy you. It carves you open, leaves you raw, exposed, and in that rawness, you see truth. I hadn't lost her. She was never really mine. What I lost was the illusion, and illusions are better buried. I lit a cigarette, though I hadn't smoked in years. The first drag burned, but it felt honest. Behind me, a house full of lies. Ahead, nothing. Nothing was better, because nothing was mine.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.